DC Universe Online was my favorite MMO for a while. I loved the villains versus heroes dynamic, featuring popular characters from the DC comic book universe. I loved the voice acting, bringing iconic actors back to reprise roles that they'd helped make popular. But just because I personally enjoyed it doesn't necessarily mean it's equally as enjoyable in 2024. It doesn't mean that currently it has the same content cadence that it did years ago. In all honesty, it might not even be receiving updates, which is where we come in today. I played DCUO in 2018, 2019, 2021. I did videos on DCUO in 2018, 2019, and 2021, and I could definitely do a video on it again, stating why it is the exact same game it has been for the last several years that I've played it. But I think that would be a waste of my time and yours. What I want to do is talk about what the game has done in the last year and where the game is currently going, because it might not survive into 2025. More and more MMOs are shutting down year after year, and who knows which game is going to be next. Before we delve into DC Universe Online, however, allow me to thank our incredible patrons over on Patreon. Your guys' support is why I can continue to make videos like this every single month, and I deeply appreciate you all being there for me. I wanted to get a gauge of how DC Universe Online was doing in 2024 by looking at player numbers, engagement, the community. With this in mind, I went to social media to get a rough estimate of community size and activity. My first stop was Steam. I'm well aware DCUO has a separate launcher that many players use to play the game, but Steam is still nevertheless a great indicator as to where the game sits comparatively to other MMOs, typically MMOs that also have their own dedicated launchers. Currently, DCUO sits at number 59. Not a great number by any stretch of the imagination, but it is just slightly under Tower of Fantasy, Neverwinter, Wizard 101, and Astral Tale, which just launched, so I'll take that as a win. The game averages 600 to 800 players concurrently logged in via Steam alone, likely totaling a couple thousand active players at any given time during the day. My next stop was Reddit. See how many total members there are, and how many people are actively present during peak hours, of which there were 18,000 and 15 respectively. There were 11 threads made in the last 24 hours, which is significantly more than the 3 to 4 per week on the subreddits for Ion, Arcade, and Blade and Soul, all videos that I've done, all games that I've covered in the last month. This leads me to believe that the community is significantly more active, which is a very good sign. I then proceeded to navigate on over to Twitter. Many of the MMOs that I've covered recently have 5 to 10 likes per tweet. That is not the case with DCUO. On the contrary, tweets have hundreds of likes, comments, retweets. There is a lot of engagement, something I don't typically see with regards to MMOs. Yet another win. The Facebook page seems roughly as active as the Twitter page, going on to further prove that DCUO has a relatively active community outside of their game. Everywhere I look online, DC Universe Online is doing incredibly well for itself. Not averaging millions of players like World of Warcraft, but for a free-to-play MMO, I just cannot help but be impressed. But let's go ahead here and take a look at their website. See the content cadence, the events, the updates. A game with no updates is a game in maintenance mode after all, and that is a clear indication your game is dead, or at the very least, dying. Let's begin with, oh hey, wow, okay. DC Universe Online launches on the PlayStation 5 today, as of March 26, 2024. That is honestly a great first impression from their website. Not only have they ported the game over to a current gen console, but this is proof that they're still active and hard at work making the game more available to players across a broader range of platforms. Back on topic though, let's go back about 12 months to April 2023. A brand new episode was released, Shock to the System. Episodes are, as described by DCUO themselves, storyline expansions that are free for all players to consume. Essentially, larger scale content drops, in addition to cash up updates and daily login rewards. May featured 2 small updates, the springtime seasonal event and daily login rewards. June had a little bit more to offer with the summer seasonal event, new content for episode 45, new unlockables, a bonus currency week, and daily login rewards. July had a single update, and it pertained exclusively to their login rewards. August brought back the Save the Universe event. The devs dropped a development update, a new ally, Blue Beetle. This is likely due to the release of the movie at the time, which I saw, and I thought was actually a pretty decent movie. I thought some of the acting was questionable, but the movie overall was still a lot of fun. Admittedly, there was a very large focus on the family. I think too large a focus on the family rather than Blue Beetle himself, but that's a topic for another video. And more daily login rewards. It looks like it's common for the DCUO devs to make an average of 4 posts per month, beginning with a new bonus currency week, the Batman Eternal Time Capsule, Batman Day, and daily login rewards. Honestly, 4 public posts per month is a great content cadence. October is Halloween month, so naturally DCUO would have a Halloween themed event in the form of the Witching Hour, followed by the Justice League Dark Cursed episode, which is an episode that I was personally invested in. I freaking love Constantine, man. This actually almost made me re-download the game and return to play just this update exclusively, followed by more daily login rewards. November had fewer posts, beginning with the new booster bundle. This is directly tied to the cash shop, an update to the game in the form of update 139, along with new daily login rewards. December is an enormous month. It is the end of the year, it is Christmas time, and it is also when most people are most likely to spend the most amount of money. Naturally, DCUO kicks off the month with the Season's Greetings event. Greetings with a D, not a T. Resurgence Mega Capsule, Bonus Currency Week, Christmas discounts for the marketplace, and daily login rewards. January marks the beginning of 2024 and the 13th anniversary for DC Universe Online. This is a significant accomplishment, as most MMOs, they struggle to even make it through 13 months before announcing an end of service. January also had daily login rewards. February had a lot more going on, beginning with free gifts for logging in to celebrate Black History Month, the Total Tool Time Capsule, Valentine's Day Season Event, Love Conquers All, the Bonus Currency Event, Bonus Ally Favor Week, a refocus on episode 29, riddled with crime, and daily login rewards. March was packed with content, beginning with the new Booster Bundle, a refocus on episode 30, Earth 3, the St. Patrick's Day event, Bonus and Meta Week, Producer's Letter, where the devs looked back at the first quarter of 2024 while detailing what there is to look forward to in the second quarter of 2024, Bonus Stabilizer event, and daily login rewards. And then here we are in April 2024. April begins with a refocus on episode 31, Deluge, a bonus currency week, and Superman Celebration Day. And we're missing the daily login rewards, but I'm assuming that's going to be this week's post. Honestly, DC Universe Online pushes out a relatively decent amount of content for a free-to-play MMO without the consistent revenue from having a subscription fee like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV do. I'm genuinely surprised. The episodes are very well done. There's always content to consume, new areas to explore, achievements to unlock. DC Universe Online continues to remain a prime example of what a good free MMO looks like, and I cannot stress enough how fun this game continues to be. This is an MMO that is most definitely worth investing time into if you never have before, or worth returning back to if you've taken a leave of absence for whatever reason. Plus, it's one of the few superhero MMOs still out there, and while we have several that are in active development, they're all going to fall far short of what DCUO has achieved and provides us. DC Universe Online is absolutely not what you expect in 2024, because it is still somehow a good game. Now, if DC Universe Online is not an MMO that is of any interest to you, then absolutely no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now that might be more up your alley.